When a laptop or smartphone manufacturer builds a product, they have to balance all the features they plan to put in it. Processors, display screens, cameras, microphones, and speakers all need to integrate into a single device. They have no choice but to bring all these things together for a price that people can afford. It's absolutely amazing what these things can do right out of the box, but never forget, it's all a compromise. And you really shouldn't compromise your professional presence in today's competitive online marketplace. If you want to look and sound your best with your prospects and clients in your virtual meetings, make sure you're investing in the equipment built to highlight your personal brand. Today, I'm going to show you a few of my recommendations for remote professionals who want to level up their virtual meeting presence for the absolute best bang for your hard-earned bucks.
So here we are, what we would see almost every day, all day in our virtual meeting schedule. Standard onboard camera with a standard onboard microphone, and a person who, like me, just walked into a room, turned on the overhead light, maybe turned on another light, and the most memorable thing you might see so far here is this cool LED light that I have on the wall just because, it's fun. I'm not trying to put people down here. This is something that is just accepted. And for those who really want to stand out, this is not how you do it. So we're going to make a couple of upgrades here to stand out a little bit more from our competition. First is we're going to go from the standard onboard microphone to USB plug-and-play mic, the Razer Seiren Mini. And I think personally creates a very simple plug-and-play solution to take you from this to this. Now, my voice using the Razer Seiren Mini, just plugging into the USB port, probably sounds a little bit deeper, a little more boomy, and more like a podcaster than that sort of backgroundy, tinny sound that you're getting from the onboard microphone. Next, we're going to look for a very budget-friendly lighting solution. And what I have here is a ring light from Amazon. Also is matched up with a softbox. Now, the ring light by itself creates sort of this replicant look in my eyes. I'm not a big fan, but with the softbox diffusing the light, it creates something really cool. So check this out. And now you can see, by taking advantage of a clever solution with a very inexpensive ring light and a softbox to diffuse it, I'm creating this nice soft light glow that's starting to separate me from my background a little bit and create a little bit of 3D in my Zoom meeting. It's something that helps me get the absolute most out of my onboard camera. And with a reasonable investment in a webcam, you can go from something looking like this to something like this. And what you're looking at now is the Elgato Facecam. In my opinion, the best webcam for the money on the market today. It's a very simple solution that is plug and play with great software and a lot of capability for a webcam. You can buy more expensive webcams with 4K and AI tools and etc., but you're not going to really get much better looking than this, in my opinion. So between the Razer Seiren Mini, the ring light and diffuser, and the Facecam, you've created an experience that's going to look better than 80 to 90% of the people out there right out the gate. And while this camera looks really great for a webcam, there's still some room to grow in terms of visual quality. I would suggest, if you're looking for the greatest, to go into a mirrorless, which would take us from this to something like this. And typically what you're seeing on a lot of your streamers and YouTubers is something like the mirrorless camera, in this case, the A5000 that I actually modified a few weeks ago on the channel. Feel free to check out that video. A mirrorless camera is going to offer one of the best looking visual qualities you can get, but it's at a different price point. The best budget setup all around, you could look into something like this A5000 that's been modified to get the next level visual quality for your web meetings. So if you're interested in leveling up your web experience and want to make investments in either a microphone, lighting, a webcam, or a mirrorless, feel free to check out the links below and we'll get you started. That's it for this time. We'll see you next one.